Do I need seat tilt or seat angle adjustment? That might be a question that you're asking yourself once you've gotten into researching office chairs. If you've got that question, stick around. I'm about to answer everything that you need to know about seat tilt adjustment. Hey guys, it's Ryan with btod.com. In this video, we're going to talk about seat tilt or seat angle adjustment, continuing our educational series on all of the different office chair adjustments. Now, this is going to be a pretty rare adjustment, similar to forward seat tilt, and truth be told is we only have 2 chairs in our office that have this functionality. So I'll kind of cover what it is, what you should expect, and what to look for, but just keep in mind that this is not a function that we see on most office chairs. So for starters, what is seat tilt or seat angle adjustment? It is simply the ability to adjust the seat angle without having the full chair reclining. A lot of chairs allow you to lock it in any position, and we would call this infinite seat tilt adjustment. Some chairs will allow the seat to tilt independently of the back, and we would call that independent seat tilt adjustment, while other chairs have seat tilt adjustment that will bring the back with you. So there's a few different styles of chairs, a lot of different names, but what it boils down to is it's simply allowing you to adjust the seat as much or as little as you would like, independent of a rocking motion in the chair. Now, obviously, the next question is going to be, why is seat tilt important? Now, like I said, a pretty rare function, not going to be a necessity for most office applications. But if you're in a high-intensive tasking application where you're computing and typing all day long, 6 to 8 hours at a time, then you might want to look at this type of functionality because it allows you to really dial in your sitting position and let you sit at any angle that you want. It's more for static positions than dynamic positions, but it is good for those heavy tasking, heavy typing applications for those of you that really like to sit at an exact, precise angle. So now we're going to get into a little bit of how the functionality on this type of adjustment works and what it looks like and the kind of different types that you will find on the market. So the main way that you will find this type of adjustment is going to be on a multi-function mechanism like we've got here on the 498SL. Now, a multi-function mechanism will typically give you independent control over a lot of different things. So with this chair, you can control the back angle adjustment, the seat angle adjustment, independent of each other. And that's kind of the draw to the seat angle adjustment. So when I sit down in the chair, you can see it's locked in position, but if I engage this lever, it's gonna put me in a free recline all the way back and then all the way forward like I would be in a forward seat tilt position. Now, the unique thing about this is I can lock this in any of these positions in between here. So I can lock it fully forward, I can lock it slightly back, I can lock it all the way back, and I can lock it anywhere in between. And so that is gonna be the attractiveness of having seat angle adjustment, because you're not going to be able to do that on a chair with knee tilt adjustment or a synchro tilt mechanism. Most of the chairs that we see do not have this functionality. Now, another way that you can incorporate this design is on a really high-end hybrid type of mech like we see on the Hayworth Fern. So when you recline normally in this chair, it's going to have a nice synchro tilt mechanism, but they've designed it in a way to also allow it to have independent seat tilt, which is really a pretty cool feature. I accidentally did the seat up there, but for the seat tilt, you just pull this lever and you can move the seat independent of the back and really change the angle to work in different postures as you wish. You're not going to have the same freedom in terms of having the big recline like we see on the multi-function mechanism here, but you do get some of the functionality on the hybrid model here. So depending on which model you want to go with is what you're going to need to look for in your office chair with that seat angle, seat tilt adjustment. So before we close out this video, there are a few things that I do want to go over that I feel that you should consider before looking for a chair that has seat tilt, seat angle adjustment. The first thing I've kind of already touched on is that this is going to be a rare function and it will be difficult to find on a lot of different chairs. So most of the popular chairs will not have this adjustment. You're going to need to search for terms like infinite seat tilt, infinite seat angle adjustment, seat tilt adjustment, forward seat tilt. Terms like these will usually pull up the chairs with this type of functionality, but like I said, a pretty rare adjustment, so don't be shocked if it's a difficult adjustment to find on the chair that you're considering. The next thing that I want to highlight is going to be the recline on most chairs that feature this functionality. Most chairs will be like this multifunction chair here, the 498SL, where it has a center tilt or swivel tilt rocking motion, meaning that it's going to rock from the center of the chair. Now, if you've seen my mechanism video, then you know that it's going to be the worst mechanism in terms of reclining and rocking throughout the day because it's not positioned in a great spot for it to feel natural. So if you're someone that really likes to rock and recline and move throughout the day, then this is probably not going to be a great function for you unless you're willing to spend more money and upgrade to a high-end chair like the Fern chair. Otherwise, you're going to have that swivel tilt, center tilt style rocking motion like the 498SL. And kind of piggybacking off that last point, this is going to be a sitting style that is best meant for those static positions. It's not going to be good for rocking and moving like I just touched on, but it is going to be great if you have one specific position that you love and you like to put your back in that exact position, your seat in a different position, and stay there for multiple hours on end. If that is your sitting style, then this can be a great fit for you. And that's gonna wrap our video on seat tilt, seat angle adjustment. Now, this was a quicker video than most of our office chair adjustments, so if there's something that I missed, make sure to leave a comment down below and I'll do my best to get that answered for you. I would highly recommend heading over to our social media channel, getting in on all those giveaways, and checking out some of those cool behind the scenes shots that we've got over there. If you've made it this far in the video, as always, I would highly appreciate it if you smash that like button. Make sure to subscribe and ding that bell so that you know when we upload our next office chair adjustment video. Thanks a lot for watching.